If you're in trouble and you need someone to help you out, there's no need to whistle and there's no need to shout. Hey, 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 help is on its way. Call the Koala Brothers, call the Koala Brothers, call the Koala Brothers, call the Koala Brothers, help is on its way.
In the outback, there are two things you can rely on. The sun always shining and Sammy's store always being open. Sammy was the proudest shopkeeper in the outback. He always tried his hardest to give his customers exactly what they wanted.
There you go, Alice.
I don't know what we'd do without you, Sammy.
Ah, it's nice of you to say so, Alice. If my customers are happy, then I'm happy too.
Hooey!
Good day, Mitzi.
Hi, Mitzi.
What can I get you? If you want it, I've got it.
Oh, great. Can I have a yo-yo?
A yo-yo. Right. Don't fancy a skipping rope, I suppose?
Nah, I really want a yo-yo.
Well, I don't seem to have one.
But Sammy, you said you had everything.
I'm sorry, Mitzi.
Oh, never mind. Bye, Sammy.
Bye, Mitzi.
Sammy was worried. What use was a shopkeeper who couldn't give people what they wanted?
Hello, Frank.
Morning. Fill her up, Josie.
Okay.
Hi, Alice.
Morning, Buster. Frank, have you heard?
Heard what?
Mitzi asked Sammy for a yo-yo, and he didn't have one. I think Sammy's a bit worried.
We'd better see if he's okay, Buster.
Sammy was a bit worried. If he didn't have a yo-yo for Mitzi, maybe there were other things he didn't have too.
Ah! Bed springs. I don't have bed springs. Or cookie cutters. Hi, Sammy. Frank! Buster! How are you?
How are you today?
Oh, well, I'm fine. Fine. Are you sure?
Alice told us about the yo-yo.
She did? Oh. Can I get you something? We've bought our grocery list. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I have everything on the list. Absolutely everything. Well, great. Do you want me to deliver this afternoon?
Thanks, Sammy.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, if my customers are happy, then I'm happy too. Nuts! I haven't got nuts.
Later, Sammy had to deliver Frank and Buster's groceries to the homestead.
Thanks for looking after the store, Josie.
No problem, Sammy. Have a nice trip.
But Sammy's day was getting worse and worse.
Sammy! Wait!
See you later, Josie. Good day, George.
Afternoon, Sammy. Sammy! Oh, dear. Sammy, wait! Oh, beans everywhere. Oh, dear.
I hope Sammy comes soon. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Buster. You can always rely on Sammy.
He's here.
Good day, all.
Hi, Sammy. Am I glad to see you?
Afternoon, Sammy. I think Buster's hungry. Made it just in time, then. I'll get your groceries out the back. Ah! Where are they? Ah, they're gone. All gone.
No Billy Beans.
Here's your problem, Sammy. It must have come undone. Oh.
What's up?
Sammy's lost the groceries.
Oh, have you got any yo-yos yet, Sammy? Only Ned wants one too. I'd like a green one.
I'm sorry, Mitzi, but I haven't got any. Sorry, everyone.
Ah, don't worry, Sammy. We'll help you find the groceries.
No need, Buster.
Oh, Sammy, I think these belong to you.
George has beaten us to him. Thanks a bunch, George. I'm really sorry. It's okay, Sammy, and thank you, George.
Oh, Sammy really is having a bad day.
Yeah.
Back at the shop, Sammy made a list of all the things he didn't have.
Hairbrushes. Oh, something else I haven't got. Aha! Archie, good day. I didn't hear you come in. Yes, there's normally a tingle-dingle at your door. Oh, no. Now my bell isn't working. Oh, dear. Oh, well, I wondered if you had any tennis balls. Tennis balls? Oh, yes. Oh, dear. No! Dear, I say. I'm really sorry, Archie.
This was the first time that Sammy had ever split a bag. It was the worst day he'd ever had.
Sammy, are you in there?
The next morning, it was the first time that anyone could remember Sammy's store not opening.
I can't see him.
Everyone was worried about him.
Morning, Alice.
You're up nice and early.
Morning. Sammy hasn't opened his store.
But his store's always open.
Not today, and we can't find him anywhere.
Come on, Buster. I think Sammy may need help. Get the gate, Ned.
I'm getting the gate, Frank. Oh, thanks, Ned. Oh, and if you see Sammy, could you ask him about the yo-yos?
Hi, Josie. Have you found them yet?
Hi, Buster. No.
It's like he's just disappeared. Oh, Sammy, you're here. Good day.
We were wondering why you haven't opened up your store.
I can't do it anymore. Do what? Be a shopkeeper. I let Mitzi down with her yo-yo. I lost your groceries. I can't twirl a bag anymore. Even the bell on the shop door doesn't work. You know, Sammy, perhaps you were just having a bad day.
That's right. Everyone has them.
They do? And just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean you're a bad shopkeeper. But what if I don't have something somebody wants again? I made this list of things I don't have. It's really long. Look. You can't keep everything in your store, Sammy. That would be impossible.
And besides, everyone really misses you.
Really? Maybe I was just having a bad day. Yeah, you're right, Buster. You're right, Frank. I'm going to open the store. Thanks. We're here to help.
Everyone was excited when they heard Sammy was going to open his store again. Things just weren't the same without his friendly face at the counter.
There, good as new.
Thanks. Good day, all. I'd just like to say that from now on, Sammy's store will always be open.
Thanks, Sammy.
Always a pleasure, Alice.
Sammy looks like his old self again, Frank.
Yeah, great, isn't it? So it was yo-yos you wanted, wasn't it?
Why, yeah. Please, Sammy.
Well, guess what I've got here?
Whoa.
I couldn't find any, so I decided to make you one each instead.
Oh, great. Wow, and it's green. Thanks, Sammy.
3 cheers for Sammy.
Thanks
Hip,
to the
hip.
Koala brothers, Sammy realised how much his store meant to everyone in the outback. He also knew that if he had a bad day, everyone would understand. After all, no one's perfect, even the best shopkeeper in the outback. Every morning, when George the postman took his tea break, he loved to chat to a little plant that grew by the roadside.
I love a good rest and a nice cup of tea. You know, being on your feet all morning makes you really appreciate a good wiggle. Oh, Oh, that's better. Do you like a good wiggle too? Perhaps you wiggle your leaves.
It was then that George discovered that something wasn't quite right.
Oh, what's up? Aren't you feeling well? Oh dear. I've got to get you some help.
George really loved his little plant, and he knew there was only one place to go for help.
Don't move. I'll be right back.
Meanwhile, at the homestead, the Koala brothers were carrying out some repairs.
Morning, George.
Oh, I've come for help. It's me little plant. It doesn't look very well.
Sorry, George. We don't know much about plants.
Oh,
You could ask Mitzi. She loves plants.
Good idea, Ned.
Hey, Mitzi!
Oh, morning, George. Everything all right?
well, actually, no.
His little plant isn't very well.
We thought you could give him some advice, Mitzi.
Sure. Let's have a look at it then.
It's in the outback, near the road.
Oh, it's an outback plant. Sometimes they don't last long, George. Too hot and dry out in the open.
You mean it could die?
Yeah. Sorry.
My little plant, it's going to die.
There must be something he can do, Mitzi.
Well, if you can give it some shade and lots of water, that might help.
You think so?
Here, you can borrow this.
Thanks, Mitzi. Thank you, everyone. Don't worry, little plant. George is coming.
Do you think we're going to get any post today?
George took Mitzi's advice. He'd do anything to make sure his little plant was well again.
There you go. You'll soon be right as rain. Oh, dear. Mitzi's right. The sun is too hot. I wonder... There you go. That should keep the sun out.
Morning, George!
Morning, Alice.
Ah, there. As good as new.
Good as new, Frank.
You know, Frank, I can't stop thinking about George and his poor plant.
Me too, Buster. I know. It's about time for patrol. We can go and check up on him.
Good idea, Frank.
Chocks away, Buster!
Chocks away, Frank.
Get the gate, Ned!
I'm getting the gate, Frank.
Buckle up, Buster!
Buckled up.
Where are they going? To see if George is okay. It's just a little plant.
But to George, that little plant was very special.
How's it looking, Frank?
Oh, not good.
I've tried watering it and sheltering it from the sun. I just don't know what else to do. It's just too hot for the poor little fella.
If only there was a cooling breeze.
George, I've got an idea. Ready, Buster?
Ready, Frank?
It's just right.
It's too light. Okay.
What?
Stop! 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 Stop!
Frank! Oh, are you all right? Yes, you are.
Phew! Bit too much breeze, I think, Frank.
Sorry, George. How's your plant?
Still the same.
Here, Frank. This one's for us.
Oh, the post. With all this worry, I clean forgot to deliver it. Oh.
Don't worry, George. We understand. You want to help your little plant.
We can deliver your post for you if you'd like.
You can?
Sure. And we can look for something to keep your plant cool too.
Oh, thank you.
So Frank and Buster made sure everyone got their letters.
Let's have a little look-see. There you go. All part of the service.
Oh, thanks, Buster. Where's George, then?
He's looking after his little plant. It's not very well.
Oh, anything I can do to help?
This could come in handy, Sammy.
Then it's yours, Frank. Ah, poor George. Aha! Has he tried watering it?
He's tried everything.
Oh.
Have you got something that might help out, Archie?
Oh. Why don't you come in? Have a look around.
Thanks, Archie.
Oops.
George was glad to see the Koala brothers. His little plant was looking worse than ever.
One breeze. These are from Archie.
Oh,
And this is from Josie.
oh, yeah, that's nice. Hi, Ned.
Hello, George. I thought this might help.
Why, thanks, Ned. Thank you, everyone. You've all been so kind.
George, we're here to help.
Can I stay and help?
Oh, thanks, Ned.
So with Ned making the cooling breeze, George nursed his little plant. But as the day grew long, Ned and George grew tired. They'd been watering and blowing and fanning all afternoon. George's little plant didn't look any better.
I think you've done all you can, Ned. Why don't you go home?
What about your plant?
It's no good. Mitzi was right. Sometimes they just don't last long.
Are you coming too?
No, I'll just stay here. Keep it company.
Well, bye, George.
Bye, and thanks, Ned.
But George can't stay out all night, Frank. He'll get cold.
We've tried everything, Buster. What else can we do?
George won't move from his little plant.
Maybe you need to move the plant then.
Mitzi, you're a genius. Come on, Buster. Let's get the plane.
All you had to do was ask.
Frank will be careful, won't he, Buster?
Don't worry, George. He knows what he's doing.
Thanks to Mitzi, George's little plant was going to have a new home, somewhere safe from the hot outback sun.
There we go.
Is it okay, Frank?
Yeah, it's going to be fine, George.
Thank you, everyone.
By the next morning, George was back to his cheery best.
Right then, let's have a little look-see.
Morning, George.
Morning, Frank. Buster. So, how's me little plant doing today?
George! George! Come and have a look. You'll never guess. Come on.
It's got a little flower. Me plant's got a little flower.
It must be really happy in its new home, George.
There you go. Oh, did you see that? It wiggled. Oh, thank you, everyone. I don't know what we'd have done without you.
Aw, we are here to help, George.
There you
That day, everyone realised that even the smallest thing, like George's little plant, was important and needed to be looked after and cared for.